happy people, it's Traci Reed here today, coming at you with day 14 of my December daily, and today I'm doing something super fun. This is the intro page to my second album for December daily. Yes, I do 2 albums every year because I like to get all textury and my pages get super chunky, and so I'm totally okay with having 2 albums every year. So I've cut out these snowflakes on my silhouette, and I'm going to be scrapbooking a page about the paper snowflake ornaments that Finn and I made. And so I had this idea to hang these snowflakes in the front of my album as the sort of intro page to the second album, and they're going to hang over the page of Finn, the pictures of Finn and the journaling about making the snowflake ornaments. So I have some tulle that I have in my stash. I don't know why I have tulle in my stash, but I do. And so I decided to add some extra dimension with the tulle behind these snowflakes. And as you can see, it makes the snowflakes kind of curl up, and they're a little bit, the cardstock I used wasn't quite stiff enough to hold the tulle down. So I'm going to fix all that once I've gotten everything adhered and ready to go at the end by putting some diamond glitter cardstock snowflakes over the top to kind of mesh everything in the middle as well. Covers up those staples that I'm using to adhere the snowflakes to the transparency to get this effect. So I'm also going to glue down this string in these curly cues with liquid glue, and so this will work and it will hold well enough, but you really have to let it dry because when it's wet, it's definitely gonna move around and want to uncurl and all of that. So I'm just going to be very careful as I let this sort of settle and dry, and I'm also going to take my stapler and staple the very top of these strings to the top of the transparency, just for a little extra protection in case they do come undone down the line. They're still nice and connected. So I'm going to repeat this process again with the other 2 snowflakes. I have this one which actually got a little bit messed up on the silhouette, so I'm going to hang it off of the edge a little bit to be able to cut off that little torn part along the edge. And I'm going to speed this up because it is definitely the same process, just a little bit fussier. I'm going to twirl this one just once. And then I ended up leaving the gold strand in this string, and it was the only one, or actually it ended up being that there was only one that didn't have it, or there's one that did have it, I don't know, but I ended up pulling it out because there was just the one and it was driving me bonkers. So I liked the gold string, but because they didn't all have it, it was annoying. So I accidentally stapled down part of the snowflake to the center, so I have to rip that up and fix it. There we go. And I'm not going to bother twirling that one. Okay, so that was how that came together. Pulling out the gold strand now. And now I have to retwirl. Okay, phew. Now we can move on. So this is actually the front side, which is the back side of the page I did yesterday with my Canadian socks. And so I felt like something really needed to be in the middle here. So I'm going to put this Jack Frost nipping at your nose circle that I created using Kristen Cronenbarrow's Santa Claus and Co. collection in my Advent series whenever I created all of these circles. I'm getting a lot of use out of those circles, which makes me happy. I'm going to back it with this Deck the Halls circles because that's what we were doing. So I have my card and my journaling printed out on my card, and then I have these 2 photos that just need a little bit of decoration to finish them off. So I'm going to add these foam stickers from the Cocoa Daisy Cranberry Rose collection because I like that they're white. It adds to the all of the white on this page. And I'm going to add Holiday Cheer, I believe. Yeah. Now, once these puffy stickers are down. They are down. There is no moving them. Oh, holiday wonder. There's no moving them once they are stuck to the photo. So they went on a little wonky, not gonna lie, but whatever. I can't get them up anyway. See, look, I try. Oh, no, not gonna happen. Okay, so they are what they are. Now I need something on that photo of Finn, and I feel like I need something up in the top corner of that photo as well. So I've got some more of these Kristen Cronenberg word bits that I used on the other side of the page. And so I pull out the wood veneer that I have saved from my big purge the other day. These were the only ones I really saved, and they are all a bunch of circles. So I decided to put them on the back of these snowflakes because I didn't really love the way that the back of the snowflakes looked, and I was going to leave them the way that they are, but you know, I'm fussy about the back sides of things. I really don't love leaving them looking messy. So I'm going to staple these wood veneer to the back side of these snowflakes, and you can't see them from the other side, so that's good. I really mess up the stapling here because I cannot get to it, so I end up taking these staples that I'm adding out because they looked ridiculous, and restapling down the line, but I'm just trying to get it to hold at the moment. And then I'm going to add the little sparkle one to the top. I'm going to take off these sequins that I added because then I had the idea to cover up the snowflakes with the sparkly glitter ones, so I didn't need those sequins anymore. Oh, if it would just stay still. It's the fussiest part of this. Well, besides the actual adherence of the snowflakes, I suppose. Okay, so now that I've got that down, just making sure that I get everything nice and secure. So cute. I love the way that this came out, and it's like the perfect little entrance page to the second one. It doesn't feel like a cover page like the first album has. It just feels like a decorative little intro, which makes me feel a lot better than having two cover pages. I feel like having a cover page in the middle of the album doesn't make much sense to me, so I'm glad that I found this compromise. I'm going to add this "'Tis the Season" to here to add in more wood veneer on the other side. And then what else? Oh, now I need to cut out the second set of snowflakes to adhere to the front of those to cover up all of those staples and stuff and make it look prettier. So I'm just going to pull these off. I'm using printable diamond glitter cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse because I thought that it would be nice and stiff for the front of these snowflakes and kind of give it a little bit more heft and hold them down, but also it's glittery and pretty, and so yay, that works perfectly for this theme. So I'm just going to take some liquid glue and I'm going to glue them to the front of each page or each snowflake, lining it up, and then I'm going to call this good. I think I'm going to add some sequins to the center and call it. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. Tons of stuff going on over there as well. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you tomorrow for another December Daily video. All right. Thank you.